and find that education at 18, which is what we promised every child, has suddenly become education at 16 because the Conservatives are not committed to moving the education leaving age to 18. And I don't want to wake up and find that apprenticeships are being cut, that university entrance is being cut because the numbers are being cut. I don't want to wake up and find that the opportunities that are the lifeblood of the policy of our party that we have fought for over the years are the first thing that are cut by a Conservative government. We know the values of these opportunities for everyone, but the Conservatives do not. And I don't want to wake up also and find that the National Health Service, where we've given a guarantee of 18 weeks from the point at which you go to the doctor to when you receive your operation, that guarantee is gone. But that is the policy of the Conservative Party, to get rid of it. And I don't want to wake up and say to cancer patients that the guarantee that they will be seen within 2 weeks is gone, because the Conservative Party also want to abolish that guarantee. And I don't want to wake up 24 months from now and find that GP surgeries that are now being opened at weekends and evenings because of what we have succeeded in doing over the last few years, and particularly over the last year when a decision has been made to extend access to half of the surgeries of this country. I don't want to wake up and find that you can't go to a GP at these times that are more convenient. And I don't want to wake up either and find that there are massive tax cuts being given to the fewest and the richest and the wealthiest people of this country at the expense of cutting the public services of this country. But you know the Conservatives have already planned for £12 billion of tax cuts, which can only be paid for by cutting health, education, and vital social service in the country. And I want us over the next few months to say that while we have an agenda for the future, the Conservatives have no policies for the future other than to return to the discredited policies of the past. That if there was an economic problem in our country, we would be back to what we had in the early 90s with the Conservatives, when 3 million people were unemployed. There were massive public spending cuts, and people were left on their own, isolated and defenseless, facing difficulties where we are on the side of hard-working families. I started with my story about those young people I met in Runcorn yesterday. And what was even more amazing about what they said, coming from Runcorn to London to see me, what was even more amazing than all of them were pursuing careers and opportunities. What was even more amazing was their gratitude for what the Children's Fund and the measures we put in have done for them. And one of them said to me, "You made a difference to us. Now we want to make a difference too." And two of these 10 young people who might have ended up in all sorts of difficulties if we had not been there as a government to help them. Two of them said to me that amongst the things they were thinking about doing was taking part and being a politician. and they wanted, actually it wasn't my job, and they wanted to do public service. And they understood what politics could achieve. They understood what sometimes we can easily forget and the public can forget. That the only way in the life of the community to persuade people that